Everyone, this is Ms. Jensen. I hope you're doing okay. I really miss you. A special message for seniors. I'll be accepting student speeches for graduation. Yes, graduation will happen. Mr. McCreary will be sending you an email with all the details. Take care, everyone.
Hey, Washburn Millers. It's me, Mr. Schmidt. Just practicing some social distancing. This is my spread. Check it out. You know, everything you need. Good book to get you through things. Maybe a light for once it gets dark, or if not, you always have your night vision goggles. Maybe a snack and just some water. I'm 6 feet away from everything, and then some. Take care, Millers.
Hey Washburn, I just wanted to let you know that Washburn Cares is hosting a gift card drive during this COVID crisis. And Washburn Cares is a group that works to support our students that work with social workers. So all the donated cards will be going to their families. So if you are able, please drop off a gift card to Cub, Target, Walgreens, Aldi, or Holiday at 5217 Portland Avenue. And we are also accepting check donations, and you can donate online at this link that's hopefully on the screen. Thank you.
Hey Millers, I donated blood today. It has been 8 weeks since the school drive, so you are good to go if you donated then. If you are willing and able, please go donate. They are in need of blood right now, more than ever. Stay safe, stay home.
Hey Millers! I'm staying active by playing soccer and juggling and playing soccer tennis. So I hope you're all staying safe and stay active, and yeah.
Hey Millers, this is Jenna with an update about your school-based clinic. Even though school is closed, we are still able to provide some of our services over the phone. We're doing some telehealth for both our medical services and our mental health services. With medical services, just to be clear, we're not able to do anything with coronavirus or COVID-19 testing or treatment. We're just doing over-the-phone care. For mental health services, those are available for people who are already working with Sean and Katie, already participating in mental health services. If you'd like to make an appointment or if you have a question, please feel free to give us a call. Our number is 612-668-3453. I'll move my finger out of the way. 612-668-3453. When you call, please leave us a voicemail and include the following. We'd like to know your name, your date of birth, the reason why you're calling, and then most importantly, a number that we can get back to you on. The other thing that I wanted to let you know is check out our Facebook page. We'll be including information and updates there as well. Thanks, everyone.
Chuck Smith wants to know, what sort of media are you watching, listening to, and reading while you're out on social distancing? Right now I'm halfway through my run and listening to a podcast called Business News, the story of North Face versus Patagonia. It's interesting. Hello, Chuck Smith. The weather's calmed down a little bit. I've got another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm now listening to Freakonomics, which is a favorite podcast of mine. People are coming. I'm going to go.
Chuck Smith wants to know, what sort of media are you consuming? Well, one thing I've been looking at is this great article by Maureen Dowd on the New York Times. It's called How to Look Good on Camera, which seems to be important these days now that we're doing all of our learning via these computers and whatnot. So there's 4 easy steps. The first one is make sure that your computer is at eye height. So I've set it up. I put my computer on a box. The next thing is to make sure that you have a, step 2. Oh, a light set up behind it. So there I've got my light. And then the third step is to put a white piece of paper below. So I do that too, and then I can look good on camera. Step 4 is something about powder. I'm not sure. Does that mean that maybe I could put flour on my face? Other than podcasting and reading articles on the New York Times, about how to look good on camera, I've also been watching some 30 Rock on Amazon Prime. It's very funny. Now there's some books that we could talk about. Let's see. One of my favorites is this one. It's called Touching the Void. Touching the Void is great. It's the story of a mountaineer hiking in the Andes Mountains with his friend, and they fall, and he's tied to it. They're tied to each other, and then the one friend who's in the mountain and the other is hanging over a cliff gets cut off, and then he falls into a crevasse and breaks his leg, and then he hikes down the mountain. It's a good reminder that we can do anything. The Metamorphosis is a cheery tale of a young man who wakes up as a giant cockroach. So, as we are muddling through this social distancing and being away, at least you didn't wake up like a giant cockroach. Chuck, I had this professor at Clemson, and he taught this course called Great Works, and all of the books that we read were originally written in a language other than English, and he happened to speak all of them, like all of them. His name was Dr. Love. True story. Named Dr. Love. Anyway, Dr. Love assigned us to read this book called The Decameron. I don't remember what it was about, but it was originally written in Italian, and he would sit there and read to us in Italian. It was amazing, Dr. Love. I read this book last year, Chuck. It's called The Race Beat. It's about the civil rights era and told through the perspective of the journalists who covered it. It was fascinating. I know that we have it at Washburn, and I highly recommend. Hi, Chuck. I've got another recommendation. This book is about New Jersey. That's where I grew up. Chuck, I spent almost $20 on this book about the history of math in America. I don't know if I recommend it. Chuck, this book is called Naked. That seems naughty. Chuck, I'm also reading the Star Tribune. I don't know if you knew this, but you and Miss Tenor are famous. Look at you. You're in there.
Hey everybody, Mr. Selvag here, coming to you from Apple Valley. I've been staying active with my 3-year-old and almost 6-year-old. We did a Spirit Week. I sent some pictures along. Hopefully Chuck can show them right now, of just a few things that we did last week. Hope everyone is staying safe, staying healthy, staying active, and we'll all see you when you see you.
Hello, Chuck, Washburn, and the World Wide Web. My name is Anna Isabel. I know it has been a crazy few weeks, few months for some. I wanted to take some time today to express some well-deserved gratitude and much-needed solidarity. Since COVID-19 and its almost inevitable pandemic status, there has been backlash and hate directed towards people of Asian heritage across the world. I find this greatly disturbing because in this unprecedented time of hardship, literally everyone across the globe is living in its effects. No one person or group is responsible. We are all battling a single enemy, a virus. Not your neighbor, not your coworker, not someone half a world away, not even a politician you may or may not support or agree with. We are all fighting an illness, a virus that we cannot see. We have so many Asian and Asian American people in our own country, especially here in Minneapolis, working in the front lines, in hospitals, as janitorial staff, in public services, even my own mom, who is currently working in construction. I am taking this time to thank every single person who is carrying on in their work, protecting lives and our economic structure. I want them all to know that they are seen and that they are appreciated. Even more, I want to shout out to the millions more Asian peoples, whether at work or at home, across the globe. This message goes out especially to those who have been directly targeted by the hate or discrimination. I stand with you. I see you. I metaphorically hold your hand. Even and especially now, you are not alone. You are loved and deserving of life and good health. And we will grow stronger as a people through this pandemic. There are tens of thousands of Asians across the world on the front lines of the COVID-19 global pandemic, putting themselves and their families at risk every day. The harsh reality is, Asians are being harassed, even blamed for the COVID-19 pandemic. Minnesota, we are not an exception. An increase in racist behavior against Asian Americans has prompted Ramsey County Sheriff's Department to show solidarity through the We Are All in This Together Minnesota We Are One Tolerance campaign, which is due to launch in a few weeks. We are encouraging support through PSAs like this one. For those who believe kindness, concern, and acceptance spread further and faster than the COVID-19 virus, please create a short video to promote kindness and solidarity. I am reaching out Washburn in the hopes that you might help me support this campaign. of course, say thanks to the heroes on the front lines, your local doctors, your postman, but also include a special message of solidarity towards Asians. Please post it on social media using the hashtag #WeAreAllInThisTogether, Minnesota We Are One. Please text the link to 651-775-1439 or email it to crobles&associates@gmail.com. Thank you.
You're the king, and you never told us?
Hey Washburn, it's Tori, and I've been spending quarantine cooking! Here we have Brinner, which is breakfast and dinner. We got pancakes, sausage and bacon, fruit, potatoes, banana bread, all that good stuff. Stay safe, everyone!
why I was not answering.
Shut up.
He's yours.
Shut up. You're so cute. You're so cute.
I was expecting another reaction.
Oh. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What are we gonna name you? Oh, cute.
Can you believe it?
No, I can't.
Look. I'm saying here right now.